We are back tonight with episode 6 of The Hills, and there were 3 dinners that brought a lot of drama, and we are going to talk all about them, so stick around.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey everyone, we're back.
Hey! The Ferocious Four!
Did you miss us? All right, we're back with The Hills After Show. I'm your host, Lauren Pacheco, and with me I have Miss Rivette Soro. She is Lauren Conrad's #1 fan, even though she's not on the show anymore, but she's still sticking strong with her.
I'm here for the Lauren Conrad memories.
Thank you, Rivette. And we have Eric Sinsley, our huge reality show junkie.
Hi, guys. I missed you both.
Oh,
Great to have you both back.
I missed you guys, too. And we got J-Lo.
Hey, guys.
Are you still here for Audrina and Justin?
I don't know.
Oh, my
I don't know.
gosh.
This episode, kind of proved me wrong, but I don't know.
Everything's
But we'll
changing.
see. But I missed you guys so much.
I know. We're all
So
back.
happy you're
We
back.
should hold hands.
I know.
Yes.
The family is back.
Okay, you guys. Tonight, I feel like they really, at the beginning of the show, you didn't think that there was going to be that much drama, and then all of a sudden, there was a ton of drama. So how did you guys feel about everything?
It was a little slow in the beginning. I'm very thankful for all the dinner drama that occurred. I don't know. I'm a little uneasy about the Justin, Bobby, and Audrina showdown. I think I wasn't expecting it. I'm proud of her, but it was a lot. I'm still processing, to be honest.
Process. We'll get into that in a moment.
There was so much drama tonight, so I wanted to bring up something we haven't really talked about real quick, is the show intro. Because when I was watching it today, I was actually all right, this show is pretty good.
Yeah.
So do you guys like the intro?
Oh, I love the intro.
Or are you classic intro?
Oh, classic for me.
Yeah,
I still love the new one.
Oh, yeah.
I love the new one, but the classic just takes me back, man.
Me too.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I have love for both. So.
Okay.
Have you guys noticed that every time we want drama, it always starts with Stephanie, though? Every time the drama always starts with Stephanie. Every topic begins with Stephanie. That's when we get more drama. And you're like, oh, okay, we're hooked in now.
It's true, which Eric has some news about later.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's good or not.
It's juicy.
Okay, so let's start off. We'll just talk about the Malibu Fires for a moment because they really brought that up at the beginning of this show. And it was a horrible thing we all live in Los Angeles. It was scary, and I think we all maybe know someone who had lost a house in one of those fires. And how'd you guys feel about them bringing that up on the show?
That's something I was going to ask you guys, because Brody's wife, Caitlin, you saw her Instagramming or snapping the fires. So I was wondering what you guys thought about, especially us as millennials, always documenting everything. Do you think it's appropriate to document traumatic events? Go.
I think that it kind of takes you out of... I felt like she wasn't really connected to what was actually happening.
Yeah.
Thousands of people have lost their homes, and she's just like, oh my God, filming out the window. And I feel like there's a disconnect there, which I don't like. But also, I'm not going to say I've never not done that. I think we're all just so, with our phones in our hand at all times these days. It's, the first thing that you do. I want to show everyone, what I'm seeing right now. But it shows weird when you're watching it on TV that she seemed very disconnected to me, which I didn't like. Yes. And then it made me realize, okay, don't film any. Don't be that.
No, I think that's a great point that you said, because we are watching it on a TV show. It did come off weird, but I do think bringing awareness to tragedy can be a good thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I go back and forth with it too because I have been that girl that will pull out my phone and it's sort of cringy, but at the same time, yes, like we are so used to, you know, when something good happens, when something shocking happens, we want to share it and document it. And it's like, oh, pics or it didn't happen. And I think that's sort of the generation we're living in. I do appreciate that, you know, when traumatic things happen, we do have social media in order to be more aware and to visually see like, wow, this is actually happening. It makes it more real rather than just reading about it. But also I do think we do need to be more in the moment. It's not always our job to document everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it goes back to, you know, I understand maybe she, you know, she probably didn't grow up in Malibu. So for Brody, it was really important. He stayed there. She didn't know nothing of him for like almost 18 hours, like she said. So for him, that wasn't like, oh, I live in Malibu, I'm losing my house. It's like he lived, breathed in Malibu all the time. He grew up there. Right. So for her to kind of feel like, oh, you know, I need to hang out with Whitney or my friends because I'm so, you know, I need time for myself. It's like, no, you need to be with Brody, like going along, like, what do we need to do together? What do we need to fix? What do we need to do? Right. And she just felt like, oh, you know, I don't know. I just didn't really like that she felt so disconnected, like you guys said, and she was just showing videos. But like you said, at the moment, you know, I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it like that, but it just came across like that, especially us watching it as viewers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wonder if they ever get mad, like if she watches back and is like, oh my god, I hate the way I look right now.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We're going to get rid of that. All right, so let's get into the dinner drama. First dinner, Audrina, Joey, and Stephanie went to dinner to squash the drama, or I don't even know why they went to dinner because nothing was resolved, but what did you guys think of that?
Just a random question. Why is it whenever there's some sort of confrontation, it's a dinner plan? Because you know you're not going to get your dinner.
Yes.
Like,
I
who's
completely
paying
agree
the
with
bill?
you. Yes.
Like, are you getting a drink? There's appetizers on the table. I have questions.
I mean, yeah, at least like
I'm so glad you brought that up. I have thought of that before
It's
so
so
many times.
bizarre.
Yes.
Like,
I
just
agree.
meet in a living room or
A coffee.
a coffee shop.
Yes, yes.
ice cream.
Dinner is a commitment.
You know, just in case you want to throw it at someone's face. If you want
fighting
to
over
cone
ice
someone in the
cream.
face, ice cream.
That's true.
Besides that, I don't know. It's so bizarre that all these dinner confrontations happen and nobody even
agree with
eats
you.
the dinner.
I was just going to say that
know.
nobody ever eats. Ever.
They all
Nobody
get up
ever.
before it's even.
Yeah.
Did you order?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Steph was quick to get up. That did not last long. Honestly, I'm on Team Joey because I don't think Joey was saying anything behind Steph's back. She was loud and proud. I don't think it would have mattered if Steph was in the room or not.
Yeah.
She was going to say what she
Yeah.
believed in, and I don't think she was like trying to be sneaky about it.
Yeah, and then Joey made a great point about love and put it into perspective for Stephanie, saying, if you were in Audrina's position and you loved someone as Audrina loved Joey 10 years ago, or maybe possibly still does, kind of seems like that, how would you feel if you come out saying, because Stephanie comes out saying, we've grown really close. It's almost like a low blow, disrespect.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So I am for Joey.
My thing is just that Stephanie always does everything really shady. She doesn't talk to her friends. Like, you know, we go back when she was dating Doug with Lauren's ex-boyfriend, high school boyfriend. You know, she didn't even talk to her. She didn't want Lauren to find out. So my thing is she never goes on and talks to Lauren or Audrina, hey, you know, I feel something going on with this person. I want to know if it's okay. I know you look like you already moved on from it. What do you think? Or whatever. But she just does things in a very shady way that people question her. That's why nobody ever believes her and nobody wants to be around that. Because I wouldn't want a friend that's around me telling me that, hey, you know, going around with my ex and I don't know about it. And then I find out, like, them together on a trip. And you're like,
Right.
what is going on? Are you guys laughing at me? Are you guys saying stuff about me? Of course, that's why I feel Audrina's insecurities. Like, I feel her so much because it's just, you're just running around town going with someone and all these people are probably texting Audrina like, hey, what's going on with Justin and Steph? What's going on with Justin and Steph? So obviously that's going through her mind. She's going crazy at this point.
Yeah, and when Whitney said, I always feel bad for Audrina, come on. When she said that, I'm like, You guys need to, because we haven't seen her friends, or correct me if I'm wrong, have we seen friends say to her, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah.
We probably haven't seen them in here, but I'm sure she probably has friends.
I could see Joey saying that for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about any of the friends on the show.
Of course.
But I want to know where this Stephanie and Justin deep relationship came from. You guys have been friends for a month, maybe?
Yeah.
And then Stephanie says at the dinner, she said that Justin is the most important relationship in her life. She said that.
I lost it.
I was like, you guys have been hanging out for a month, but they are both weirdly defensive about their relationship with each other. So it's like, of course everyone thinks you're hooking up. Why did you all of a sudden become best friends in 2 seconds?
I was watching reruns of The Hills a couple of days ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out this relationship, and I was watching the episodes, when they're all hanging out, and I never saw them talking. Maybe once or twice, like, hey, hi, bye.
Exactly.
No, this is a very recent friendship.
Didn't see this relationship, but I don't know how it started.
No,
they don't have nothing in
Justin
common.
is the
They
most
don't.
important person in Stephanie's life. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That is insane.
So crazy. And yes, Joey, I think, made a great point about that if you've been in love with someone and your best friend is now like buddying up to them and being best friends, you don't do that.
Yeah, you don't.
Friends do not do that.
You don't do that.
That's breaking
It's
girl
shady.
code.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
going to say, isn't that
completely.
what you guys call girl code?
Yeah. Like, why is she even
Definitely.
hanging out with him one-on-one at all? Makes no
Yeah.
sense to me. Okay, so I loved that also Audrina just told Stephanie that she should leave.
Yeah.
You should leave. Way to go, Audrina.
We have Shady Booty. Thank you so much for joining us.
Shady booty.
Shady Booty says, I really feel for Audrina after learning about the restraining order, etc. I hope she can find love again and not with Justin Bobby. I think we all agree.
Yeah. Thank you, Shady Booty. And anyone who wants to chime in, we are live on our chat right now, so get in there. We would love to hear from you guys.
Yes, please get involved in the conversation. And we actually want to thank you for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. If you are watching us on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Turn on that notification if you want to. If not, you don't have to. Comment below. And if you're on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a comment. We might read your comment if we see it. And we want to thank you for letting us do what we love and for tuning in each week and getting involved in the conversation.
Thank you, Rivette.
So welcome.
So let's talk about Frankie's house dinner party. Another drama fest, I'm gonna say. I mean, there was a lot going on. What do you guys want to start with? I don't know.
My highlight was when Spencer said that he only had 4 minutes to turn up. Everything else was a blur to me. And then he just chugs his wine real quick.
He won the party with that.
It's amazing. He just always wants to just hang out and party. But I mean, I love that he doesn't like actually get mad. He's like, this is just my life. Like, I gotta go. I know I do. So I'm gonna turn up for 4 minutes and then go home to my baby.
My favorite moment was Heidi displaying how she puts Gunnar to sleep.
Oh my God.
On the floor.
Yes.
With the rocking back and forth. Amazing.
All the girls' faces were like,
Yeah. Yeah, because Whitney was like, I just did a little, like, one of these and one of these.
Yeah.
But also, I thought it was ironic that Heidi is sipping wine saying that she has to go home and nurse her kid.
yes.
Isn't that, like, against, like, milk code?
Yeah, I think it is. I think that women can have like a glass of wine, I guess, and still breastfeed. So to each their own. Also, maybe well, I guess she did say breastfeed. I was going to say maybe she like pumped before.
I think she said nurse.
And then,
I think she said nurse.
yeah, she did say nurse. You're right.
Comment below if you know anything about
let me know.
breastfeeding.
Yeah, if you
I
know
need to know
anything
these
about
things.
that. I have heard though that you can have like a glass of wine and still breastfeed.
Yeah, I think I've heard that too.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is Brianna from the booth. You can usually have like a glass and still breastfeed.
Yes.
You can also pump and dump. A lot of people do, is what they call it.
Pump and dump.
If
The old pump and
if
dump.
they do have a night of drinking, they'll pump and dump that milk out. And
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
So our producer just confirmed with us that women can have a glass of wine and either pump and dump, or it's okay. So I apologize.
I love that Eric is
love you,
fully
Heidi.
in on this conversation.
Keep nursing and keep drinking, Heidi.
No mommy shaming over here.
There was a lot of funny little parts at that dinner, but there was also a lot of drama, and Justin, I feel like, was very outspoken and kind of angry towards everyone.
Yeah, he
At
was
the
on
dinner.
defense
At the
mode.
dinner. He was.
He left.
Yes.
He's like, this is why I don't talk, and when I do talk, this is why I talk, and I don't talk, and then I'm out.
That's exactly what he did.
See, those are the things that makes you question whether they're both telling the truth or what's going on, because he got very defensive. But I do understand, you have all these people just ganging up on you, asking you, did you sleep with Stephanie? Did you guys hook up? What's going on?
Right.
So I could tell, and he's usually very reserved, very, very reserved. So I could see why he got pissed, but then it makes me question, then something probably did happen.
Yes,
if
why
you're
are you getting so
upset.
defensive?
Yeah.
Why out of nowhere are you acting like you and Audrina have never been anything?
Yes.
And it's like you're being mad that people are asking you about you and Audrina, and he's like, we're just friends. It's like, no, you're not. You've never been just friends.
Yeah,
Why are you
exactly.
getting so angry?
Yeah, that did kind of piss me off, because I was like, really? You're just throwing 10 years to the trash saying we are friends and making her look like she's crazy? Like,
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just very disappointed.
Yeah.
It's so
Very, very
childish.
disappointed.
And then when I lost it when he especially said, "Oh, she was tugging at my belt, like she was."
I know.
I have 10 missed calls from her. Like, what are you doing, dude?
no.
Like, that's such a douchebag move.
I know.
Right, it is.
I want to give a huge shout out to Mischa Barton for really having Audrina's
yeah,
back
Yes.
at
for
that.
sure.
And just totally defend it. He was like, Audrina called me 10 times that night. She's like, she was calling everyone. She was trying to find out where everyone was, like, to hang out. Like, he was trying to make her look so bad.
Yeah.
I was
He
very
definitely
upset about
was.
that.
Misha's a real one for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shady
Yeah.
Booty says, and if we hear one more time from Justin about Justin being worldly, I'm going to puke. Same.
Shady
Completely
Booty.
agree.
Yes.
Thank you, Shady Booty. I just was not about the way he was acting at all. And for him being Mr. Cool Guy and never losing his temper, he was
Just
losing it
not.
that night.
Yeah, I think I started to see his mascara run down his face a little bit.
And it's just too much, because he likes the attention. I really think
he
he
does.
does, because he's sitting there
yeah.
and Steph comes in and he's like, did you eat? Are you hungry? Like, stop. You're
Yeah.
just doing the most.
That relationship is so weird. When I saw that, I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
They are trying so
I don't know.
hard. It kills
weird.
me. You're not really friends. Like,
No, they're not
you
friends.
just
They
met,
never were
basically.
Yeah.
I don't
agree.
like it. I think they actually are hooking up or have hooked up or something going on.
100%.
Yeah.
Or at least they're being like super flirty with each other and acting like they're basically dating every time they see each other. You know who I ask if they're hungry or they need to eat? My fiance. So like you guys are acting like you're dating, so don't be offended when everyone is asking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because nobody else asked her. He was the only one, so
Yeah.
I'm already over them.
I know, me too.
What?
Oh, you said it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
J-Lo is over them. You
I'm
heard it
so
first.
This is the moment. All right, well, let's get away from the dinner parties for a second. We're going to talk about Mischa getting back into acting and her estranged relationship with her mother.
Yeah. That was brave for her to come out, and I kind of did a little digging because I wanted to know, Mischa came out tonight and said that she had this war with her mom.
Yeah.
I don't know if she used the word war, but they had a bad past. They're in a bad spot. Her family and Mischa now, they're in not talking terms, or they're talking, but it's not the same. It's not
Right.
genuine almost. That's how she was coming across. But in 2015, Mischa filed a lawsuit against her mother for stealing money, and she apparently stole $7.8 million to buy a Beverly Hills house. And also, according to People magazine, people.com, Mischa had bought a house for their family here in LA. Her mom had kicked her out, wouldn't let her come see her dog. Mischa couldn't afford to make the payments,
Oh my gosh.
and the house went into foreclosure.
Wow.
So yeah, she like went 5 months without paying for rent, and I don't know. So that's just a little backstory.
That is a lot.
So I totally feel for her.
I'm starting to like Mischa more and more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the fact that she didn't go into that at all and really kind of like spoke nicely, if that's the truth about her mother. Like she didn't really say anything bad. She just said like, we're not talking at the moment, and she seemed really upset about it. And she seems like a good person.
Well, yeah, in the same article I read that when Mischa was doing interviews during that time period, she never bashed her mom, ever. She was protecting her mom still.
That makes
That's
me
amazing.
sad.
So that just kind of tells you about her character, you know?
Yeah,
for
totally.
Sure. Yeah.
We're all Team Mischa right now.
Yeah.
I know, and I really loved seeing her go into that audition, you know, really vulnerable. And she just really seemed like some aspiring actress, not like she was, you know, not a child star, but like a teen star. She was really big back in the day. So it was really nice to see she's really humble. And I love that about her.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And I thought her acting was pretty good.
I did too.
Yeah. I wonder if she was like
got the
very nervous,
Yeah.
but I mean, I loved the OC. I watched her and I thought she was great in that show. So
Yeah.
she has it.
She got it.
She's getting it back.
No, I really like her in The Hills, but I do want her to come back as an actress, you know, because that was her number one thing.
Right.
And I know that she's, you know, she looks like she's working really hard towards it. And I'm glad that she's using this platform to definitely put herself out there. It might be, you know, not the platform everybody actor or actress uses, but I really like that she's using it, and she's using it for a good advantage.
Yes.
So, definitely,
Yes.
for
And
sure.
I think she's making herself look really good on the show.
yeah.
Yes.
She seems like a really great person, I think,
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
good friend. And like Stephanie.
I just hope they, you know, her and her mom come to a, you know,
Me too.
you know, like a wonderful closing that hashing it out. And
Yeah.
stuff, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's your mom and that's her daughter. So,
Right.
you know, but you never know. We don't know what's behind closed doors and stuff. So
Exactly.
And I totally think that everything that she's gone through, especially because she went on to the OC when she was 16 years old and then had this jet set life, and she was with Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan in that realm of girls at that time, you know, the hot celebs at the time. And for her to go through that at such a young age and then come onto this show, The Hills, and be so aware and mature in that conversation with Justin Bobby at the end, saying, you know what, I don't know you enough, Justin Bobby, I'm going to back away.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
Very mature.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Way to go, Mischa. Okay. So the show ended with Justin and Audrina having a very intense dinner. We have to get into this because 10 years of a relationship pretty much
Down the drain.
ended. Yeah.
I think we should let Miss J-Lo, our beloved...
I know, J-Lo.
You know? This is her couple.
I was really disappointed that he just let it happen, that he didn't do anything to stop it. He was just like, okay, that's how you feel, then let's just break it off. I don't understand. And making her look, like we said, crazy. And I don't know. I didn't even know what to say or what to think, because I really thought that, okay, it's just them two in this place, nobody else around.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Let's figure something out. I don't know. Even if they were just friends, they don't have to do anything. But the fact that he didn't even want to be her friend. And that was it. And he was like, okay, if that's what you want, then that's what you want.
Right.
And I think it's a good idea that we're not friends. And he just left. I definitely was very disappointed, and I definitely changed my mind. Audrina definitely deserves more. The only reason...
Now you're just solely Team Audrina.
I think the only reason why I was rooting for them so much, because they had so much in common, and often they fought, and I was like, okay, you know, I've met couples that they fight, and then at the end they come out strong, and you know, they become, you know, for example, Heidi and Spencer. But I don't think Spencer ever disrespected Heidi as much as Justin has with Audrina.
The part that had me throw my hands up was when Justin Bobby is looking in Audrina's eyes and saying, I'm tired of, I forget verbatim what he said, but I'm tired of getting these long texts from you talking about your divorce and your kids. I don't want anything to deal with that. And you could just see it in her eyes.
He was
like,
being very mean. And can we note that he also basically admitted to kissing her that night?
Yeah,
she
he
kept
did.
saying that, oh, I didn't kiss you, why are you going around saying that? Dude, you kissed her. And then poor Audrina was trying to be like, even if it was like a friendly kiss, it's like, a kiss is a kiss, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was like super frenzy.
The fact that he threw that back in her face, I thought that was really sad, because it's like, you never do that. You know, she confided in you with all the stuff that she's going through. I'm pretty sure she didn't tell anybody else. And you're over here telling her, yeah, I don't want to hear about your boyfriend, your divorce, your kid, whatever. It's like, what?
It's so messed up. And that is the worst thing for a girl to be, venting to, I mean, whoever it is, but especially a man that she's left for so long. And he's just sitting there like, I don't care about your divorce and your ex and your kid and this and that. And then especially my heart broke for her when she said, I don't think we should be friends, because I think in that moment she wanted, in the back of her head, she wanted him to be like, no, I care about you and this will work and we will be friends no matter what. But he said, I totally agree. And like my heart shattered for her.
For sure.
Yeah, and the fact that he got up and walked out first.
Did he even look
at
back?
least be a decent man and let the woman walk out first.
No, he didn't even look back.
No.
He didn't even look back or anything.
Poor Audrina tried to be like, I'm leaving. And he like immediately got up and walked out. I was like, no!
I think her coat got stuck on the chair. She's like, come on, I gotta get out of here.
Who paid the bill?
Yes.
It was literally a race. Who's leaving first? Yeah. And poor Audrina, I feel like Justin has walked away from her so many times, and I really wanted her to just have that at the end, that she got up first and left.
And this would have been a perfect moment for her, for sure.
I know. But whatever, like, Justin's not a good person, and everyone loves Audrina. I'm sure everyone that's watching the show feels like we do, so who cares that he left first?
But 1 second, can we talk about the fact that Heidi is taking music tips from
Oh my god.
Justin Bobby? Honorary moment for that.
Ranked number 4 in Tokyo. So
That music video, I've never seen that before, but I'm gonna have to go look it up.
Oh yeah, adding that to my summer playlist.
I hope that they show a little bit more of that throughout the season. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get into special segments. Jennifer.
Still unwritten.
Hey guys. I'm so excited for this.
Made me warm.
So we're going to be doing our special segment. Our special segment is each of us go around and say who we forgive from this episode and who we want to forget completely from this episode. So, Lauren, take it away.
Okay, I am going to forget Justin and Stephanie. I don't really have anyone to forgive. I just picked 2 people to forget because
That's fair.
I'm done with them.
That is fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Bobby, I have to forget him. There's no explanation. You already know why I'm forgetting him. And comment below. Tell us who you're forgiving and forgetting. And I want to forgive. I wrote it down, but I just want to make sure. Mischa, because she stood up for Audrina. She was a really good friend, and I love her for that.
Ditto to everything Rivette just said. Everything.
Amazing. We're so in sync.
Yeah.
I know.
I definitely want to forgive Audrina because I know the last couple episodes she's been forgiving Justin and kind of trying to give him a chance and stuff. But I like that this time around she was just like, I don't think we should talk. Even though I know deep down inside it probably broke her, just like it did to me.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really proud of her. And then I definitely want to forget Justin. That's it. I couldn't with the text message. I couldn't with him just walking away, not looking back. I couldn't with him just not even trying to stop it and just throwing away 10 years of friendship, love, whatever it was. Yeah.
A unanimous forgetting moment.
Yes.
Mark it down in the history books.
I honestly used to like Justin too. I'm kind of sad about it.
Me too.
He was like legendary, Justin and Bobby, and now he's just a legendary loser.
Douche.
This is why I love our fans, because A Boo, thank you for commenting, says I'm kind of annoyed with the Crest and Sonic product placement.
Yes.
Other than that, I am so team Stefston.
She
Stephanie
is.
and Justin.
Stephanie and Justin.
What?
Oh.
Wait, you lost me.
We agreed with the product placement.
The product placement, yes, very obnoxious.
What about like Justiny, right?
Justin.
Justin and
Justiny?
Stephanie.
Oh, yes.
Stefston. Wow.
I mean, either
please
way, it's
tell
not
us
good.
why.
Yeah, tell us why.
yeah.
Why do you like them? We want to know. Okay, let's get into news. Eric has some juicy news about the Hills.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Alrighty, guys. So if you follow Stephanie Pratt on Instagram, you would have seen a post that she put up on last Tuesday. I'm going to put it up for you so you guys can see and read through it. It's a lot, but I want to go through some of the highlights that she said. She said, "Drama follows me. Lols. I'm drained from this year. So happy to be back in London where evil siblings don't exist." Why are you guys laughing at my lols? Is it lols or lols?
It was amazing. I don't know. I loved it.
All right. And Heidi, I have no words for how evil you truly are. You had no choice to admit all the lies you've been spewing about me was for a magazine cover, and for real, we all know that what you did 10 years ago. You awful human being, and to your best friend, you are truly a hideous person. No wonder you don't have one friend. Your nanny doesn't count. You pay her. At Justin Bobby, you were my rock the entire series. I love you and thank you. P.S. Spoiler alert, we never hooked up. Audrina is crazy. Like, you dated this guy 10 years ago, you married someone else and have a child with him. And as if you liked Justin, you were dating someone off camera, which ended up being the guy that she went on that blind date with. She ends it by basically saying, "I will be honest, I've been on reality TV for 11 years. I can't be anything except straight up real. I have no interest in being fake, pretending my life is perfect." So if you guys haven't heard at home, The Hills will be returning for season 2.
Yay!
And a fan commented on Stephanie's post saying, "Will you be coming back?" And she said no.
I feel like that's what she says.
Good.
Now.
Yes, and also, last thing, and then we can get your guys' feedback on all this, is that Heidi has an Instagram account called @PrattPrayers, where she basically just...
I follow it.
Oh,
I want to follow that.
Okay, go follow it.
That's nice. Oh, cool.
And she posted right after Stephanie put that up and said, "Don't be hateful to people just because they are hateful to you. Rather be good to each other and to everyone else."
Good for her.
Heidi, you're so nice. And you do have friends.
Let's break this down really quick. First off, the sex tape.
Oh,
That's the biggest thing. Was there a tape? Did Lauren Conrad put out a sex tape?
No.
I need to know.
Right?
I can't comment on this without an attorney present.
I don't think she did. I really don't.
know.
That tape would have been out a long time ago.
Maybe
I haven't
they
seen
made
it.
something for themselves.
I need to see it.
I think they might have made it for themselves.
No, I don't think so.
Either way, it's her business, but I don't know if I believe Stephanie. I don't know what to believe.
I can't believe anything she says.
Yeah, no.
She's bringing up old stuff from the past just to stir up drama, to stay relevant, to hope that in London they sign her on to whatever reality show she was doing.
Just like Whitney said, Whitney has known her and Spencer since high school, and she said it herself. Stephanie loves to stir drama anywhere she can. She's been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we saw clips of her, you know, when she was going to go out with Doug.
Right.
And, yeah, I don't believe her.
So Spencer and Stephanie tonight were kind of mending their relationship. So I'm feeling a lot of drama coming in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because at this point, I'm like, everyone's cool right now.
Yeah.
Well,
And she's calling them evil or whatever she said about them.
She put up on Tuesday, "Spencer often screamed that everyone hates me, is fake nice to me, and to go back to London because no one wants me here." So I will have to see what happens, but I don't think they made amends.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that she sat there and wrote a 3-page essay and put it on Instagram, it's just too much. It's a cry for attention. I don't believe her.
Yeah.
I don't believe her.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, with that, let's get into predictions.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay, I'm going to begin with this and just say there must be a lot coming between Stephanie, Heidi, and Spencer because as of right now, they seem hunky-dory. So I'm predicting a lot of drama with them.
Yeah, in next week's preview, we see Justin Bobby come in with a new girl named Lindsay, who is actually really cute.
Yeah, she's super cute.
I don't think that's going to last. I think she might befriend Audrina, actually. I don't know why I think that.
I hope so.
I think Abby, if you don't know who Abby is, she's Gunner's assistant. I think she's going to get a promotion.
Okay.
Such a funny prediction.
And I have one more prediction.
Go Abby.
Heidi is going to be the #1 Christian pop star this summer.
I love that.
I love it.
I'll support it.
Because of actual good attention or because of bad attention that turns
Her
good?
passion and her. I do follow Pratt prayers, and it's cute. It's nice.
Okay.
It's like, oh, nice little prayers.
I like that, but I also think that her music could become like the Gangnam Style. You know, like that joke of the the music industry.
Oh gosh, I hope not. It's
No.
Christian music.
Anyways, sorry to go on a tangent. So I am predicting and hoping, because I fell in love with Mischa Barton tonight, that she continues to let her horns come out a little bit and keeps putting her foot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree with that with Mischa. And I also think that Audrina's probably going to step up and, become this badass woman and just really stand her ground and push anybody that's going to be doing any harm for her. We saw it tonight on the episode. She kind of stood, even though I know it broke her heart, but she's ready to just kind of move on from anybody, Justin, her ex, whoever. She's just going in. So I'm excited for her to see what she does. So.
Yeah. I feel a lot of drama coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Drama for sure.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, this is the end. But until then, where can we find you?
You can find me at Rivette Sorrell on all social media platforms.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Eric Sinsley.
And you guys can find me at Instagram at Jen_Lopez_89.
And you can find me at Lauren T. Pacheco on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll be here next week.
Bye!
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.